Okay, we're headed off to the next adventure, and this time we're headed to a small town in Idaho that I have this really small building that I'm going to be converting into a tiny home, very tiny, and it's pretty rustic tonight. And this time I'm bringing my little daughter, and we are going to have a nice daddy-daughter date while we're camping out in about 0-degree weather. So check it out.
What are they gonna need? I mean, we don't need a ladder rolls of toilet paper.
Okay, so here we are at this tiny little hut that I have here that I'm going to be using to make a tiny home or something like that out of. It is an old municipal building, and it's about 50 square feet, and I think it might have been either a water pump or an electrical switching station. Not exactly sure what it was, but we're going to convert it into this tiny little home, get some bunks in there. But for tonight, it's going to be pretty rustic. We're going to make a nice little dinner, clean up some of the bird poop and the bird feathers and the dead birds that we found in there, and hopefully have ourselves a nice little camp out. So now we're in here. This place is pretty small. Wanna go over here and say hi? This is lovely daughter. Anyway, so we're gonna get set up in here, and first thing we want to get on is probably the heat, right? It's still pretty dirty and kind of gross in here, so we're gonna have to try to clean it up a little better, right? Mm-hmm. And then hopefully we can maybe get some heat on, get some more cleaning, and then set up our beds. Yeah. Okay, sounds good. Okay. Here we are inside of this shed. Hopefully I can give you some. This place is pretty tiny. I think it's kind of cool. It's got a cool like old lamp in there. Got a couple windows on the side, a door. I think it even had like a little writing tablet thing there. I think it might have been a pump house for, there you are. Might have been a pump house for water or electricity. I don't know. But we're hopefully going to get it cleaned up here. See, it is kind of gross. It's kind of gross in here. A lot of there was a dead bird. We took care of that. Of course, there's this little place here. Might be a good place to do some cooking if I can make it level. We'll see. And then, yeah, we're trying to get this place a little cleaner because it's got a bunch of gross stuff. I mean, it's just a bunch of dust and stuff. Bird feathers. Yep. There's the broken window. We'll be okay though. We got the buddy heater. Birds were getting here at one point right there, and made a little nest in the walls. Eventually I'm gonna clean this place out and make it a kind of a fun little tiny house, either to stay in or Airbnb or something. But for night, it's gonna be our place to camp. Cool. Okay, so I'm getting the little, or the portable buddy Mr. Heater going now. I don't have the really big one. Hopefully we can put it on low for in here. And of course, I do have the carbon monoxide tester that we're gonna hook up and just kind of make sure that obviously we're safe. So let's get this thing lit. I'm gonna pile it on. And let's get that thing on. We'll start it off on low. That should give us about 5 hours. I've got about one full canister here. And then I got another one. So hopefully that should make it through the night. Hope so. Hope so I can stay warm. But we're gonna start feeling. In fact, I'm gonna put it on high just for probably. Boy, my voice is cracking like I went through puberty. We're putting it on high just for a little bit to see if we can get this place kind of toasty, because My daughter is getting a little cold, aren't you?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And there's a window broken.
Yeah, there is a broken window. All right, let's get this cot set up. Okay, watch it. I gotta go. I'm gonna talk about this cot for a second. Okay.
Oh.
Why don't you go? Yeah, there you go, man. Perfect. So today we bought this. What did we buy? This Ozarks Trail cot. Got it at Walmart. It was $60, which I think is kind of a little expensive for what it is. But it was like the cheapest thing I could find anywhere, and it looks like it's pretty good construction. I've seen other people review ones that are maybe smaller or more backpack-like, and apparently they don't last as well, or they're not as good. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how this thing sets up and how good it is. But I don't usually like sleeping on cots because I feel like I'm kind of a side sleeper. So, man, this thing's setting up pretty easy though, isn't it? Hopefully I said something wrong. Oops, got that thing. Let's get that one, this. Okay, that's pretty easy. Oh, wow, okay. All right, so let's kind of look at some of the things that we have here. I did bring our toilet top for a bucket. Leslie, we can put that over there. Ground tarp, or I should say a ground pad. Got a military blanket. I'm going to use this down for one of our beds. Got a portable butane stove. Got my frying pan, of course. And got the Jackery so we can charge some of our phones and stuff like that, because we might watch a movie later. I don't know if we got cell service. I don't know if we do. So that's what we're going to be trying to do next, is get set up the beds, and then hopefully we can move on to some dinner. Okay, so I normally don't have very good luck with like mummy bags, unless I'm sure I could probably pay $1,000 and have a really, really nice sleeping bag. But I just bought the Coleman Big Game sleeping bag because it's supposed to pretty much go down to about -5, which is awesome. I don't suspect it's going to be that cold in here tonight. I've got a thermometer. Outside it could be 0 degrees Fahrenheit, which is like -15 or so Celsius. And so I'm going to I'm kind of excited about this Coleman Big Game. You know, it's not a backpacker. It's not the kind of thing you're going to take if you're going backpacking, unless you like backpacking with heavy things, which most of us don't. So it's pretty old school. It looks kind of World War II like or something. Thanks, Eliza.
Yeah.
And so, man, I'm going to get this thing set up, and hopefully it keeps. It might have to keep both of us warm tonight. Yeah. It's huge though. Apparently you can put a 6'6" man in here. So it's got that cool old school vibe. And if this heater it comes a little pillow, which is kind of neat. So anyway, kind of getting excited about that. Like I said, this thing looks like it's probably going to keep us nice and warm.
Yeah.
Okay, tonight we're cooking on this portable butane stove. I think it's hot. And got an old vintage Le Creuset pan. We're doing some Johnsonville better with cheddar sausages. Got some 4 cheese mashed potatoes in a packet, which is pretty easy to do. They're about 88 cents. I think the Johnsonvilles are about $2.70 or $3.70. And then I got an 80-cent can of Libby's green beans. So we're coming in around $6 for dinner, but I think this is going to be plenty of food. I'm going to get the brats going, and then get this 4 cheese going here with the with some water, and we're gonna start eating. I'm gonna do all of these.
Are you gonna do all of the hot dogs?
I don't think so. I think 4 will be enough, right?
I think you get 2.
Okay, and I brought over the can opener, I think.
I'm glad you have a knife, so you can like cut the little pieces up.
Oh yeah. How do I put that? The nice thing about these sausages is they're already cooked.
Yeah, have my shoes on. So I don't step on any glass.
Yeah, okay, so we're cooking now, huh?
Yep, and my shoes are warmer than this, I thought.
Okay. What is this?
This is very fun, actually. I actually like this.
You like doing this better than
Yeah.
not doing it?
Yes.
Okay, why don't we do this? Let's get let's put the
This is fun.
boy,
Oh,
turn
green
down a little
beans
bit.
on top. Yeah.
now we're gonna put some green beans on top, and then
You have another plate? Is one on top of the other plate?
let's do this. Because it's got a little bit of water in there.
Get that.
Now we can mix. Oh, I got 3 plates. Yeah.
Good.
Let's just get some of this mashed potato on that. Instant mashed potato.
Good instant mashed potato. That looks very good, actually.
Oh, it's gonna be yummy.
I'm probably gonna eat like all of
And
it.
if we need to get more water in here, we can do that.
Yep. Because we have more water.
Yeah, let's.
We have even my little cup that we could fill water with and pour it in there.
Mm-hmm. Okay, well let's let this simmer.
That's in my backpack right now.
Let's let this simmer for a minute.
Okay, this will probably warm me up. Look at this will probably warm me up. Yes.
Okay, I think what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna try to turn this off now. It's probably really hot. Ooh, look at this. I'm gonna cut those weenies up a little bit so the cheese comes out. What do you think?
Yep.
Oh man. I bet you could do this in a hobo pie too. I bet you could put this in a get some tin foil and put all this in here. It's hard sometimes to keep the water going in there. Look at these potatoes. Look at those potatoes, man.
It's delicious, probably.
I don't know. Okay, let's get a plate. Get me a plate. Get you a plate. Okay, I think we got those.
Dad.
Yep. Okay, thank you.
Yep. They're on top of each other.
Okay, these are pretty flimsy plates, didn't we? We got flimsers, didn't we?
Yep.
Flimsers. Okay, all right. Here we go.
Dad, how is this camera or not the phone stand up?
Okay, get it up on the food.
What?
Oh, yeah. Let's look at this.
Yeah, that looks delicious.
Okay, that's you. Let's put that right there.
Okay, let's put that right there.
Okay.
And let's get you, Dad. You're probably gonna like grab and talk for you.
Maybe. I'm kind of getting hungry. How about you?
Yeah, I'm getting hungry.
Okay. Get a little bite of this. Let's see if it tastes any good. What do you think? You think it's gonna be good?
Yep, it's gonna be delicious.
Okay.
But you taste one first. Because it's hot.
I'm gonna taste it first.
Yeah, because one is hot
Okay.
probably.
It is hot. Let me take those potatoes did. Mm-hmm.
Is it good?
Mm-hmm. Oh man. Oh yeah, it's really good.
Ah, don't get the potatoes on there.
It's not even that hot.
Oh no, I got a little bit of potato in there. No.
I'm a brand new sleeping bag. How dare ya? How dare ya? Mmm. You try a
Is
bite.
it good?
Mm-hmm. Mmm.
That is good.
Yeah, man, it's hitting the spot, huh?
Yeah.
I know. It is letting cold air in, but the night's looking pretty good out here. All right, we got the fairy lights on.
Hi.
It's getting darker.
My name is Eliza.
Is it getting darker?
Yep, it's getting darker and darker. Ooh, the switch. Those are cool, Dad.
I know.
Like go up and down, up and down, up and down.
What do you think?
I think this is awesome.
So we got this for Christmas. My wife got me this silly little thing called the City Bonfires. And basically it's a little bonfire kit. And it has some roasting sticks, marshmallows, and enough stuff for some s'mores. So I think we're gonna set that up and have some s'mores. What do you think? Should we do it?
Yes.
Okay, I think it's the right time.
Yep. And
Good.
me and my dad are gonna play too.
We're gonna play a little bit. That sounds good.
Yep. And we have really tiny toys that I got from Goodwill today.
Nice. All right, so should I get this thing set up?
Yes, please.
Okay, we still got our carbon monoxide tester on.
Yes, please.
Okay, let's see what happens when we light this thing.
Glad you got a match.
And so, yeah.
Is that a candle?
I don't know. It kind of is like a candle. It's like it's kind of like some fire starters.
Oh, is that we're gonna immerse our s'mores?
Yeah.
Oh. That's really cute, but tiny.
Yeah, it is. It's like it's like your own personal campfire.
Yeah.
Which makes sense why they call
It's
it
like-
city.
Yeah, there's like 4 squares, so you can I'm roasting my marshmallows.
Yeah, let's get your.
And those kind of look like chocolate.
They kind of do. They kind of do.
Like, I'm gonna eat it.
Yep. Did you already get yours a little burnt?
Yeah.
That's great.
Yep. Seriously, this s'more is stuck to my fingers.
Uh-oh. Well, I better have to lick them off because I don't think we brought wet wipes. Should have, huh?
Yep. But we didn't lick them off.
Okay, mine's getting gooey.
We wiped them in the snow.
So I'm gonna do this right here.
Well, that's the option. We can wipe it in the snow. Or we can take my cup, put a little bit of water, and then wash it.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, I got some on my finger too. My finger is goobed.
My fingers are goobed.
Must have some dessert, huh?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so I think it's time to get to bed. We're gonna catch some Z's. Hopefully this big old sleeping bag and the other one we got are gonna do us fine. We hope so. It's about 45 degrees in here.
And we're going to be extra warm. And you should say goodnight to this pink thing. Good night.
Okay, well thank you very much. Okay, hopefully we'll see you guys in the morning. Hopefully have some corned beef hash and we'll get some good Z's. Okay, where's that little one?
My eyes, Dad.
Okay, so we waking up at about 6:30 in the morning and got the heater back on. One thing I learned is when it's 10 degrees, it's nice to have this thing going all night, but I didn't bring enough propane for it, so that's unfortunate. So we were tired, we were cold a little bit, but this new sleeping bag did pretty good. It's a little big, so it doesn't kind of like mummify around you at all. So the problem there is that, you know, there could be sections of it that get cold or whatever the case. So,
I'm the dark shadow in the background.
Is that you?
Yeah.
Okay. My daughter had a good time. Would you say she had a good time?
Yeah. But it's a bright time too right now.
Oh, okay, it's a bright time and a good time. So we're gonna let this heater get us going a little bit. We're gonna get up and get some corned beef hash, and hopefully pack up and hit the road, and maybe go to church. Huh? All right, it's a cold Sunday morning here at the little cabin house thing that we're staying in last night. And it's going to be about 7 o'clock in the morning, but it's still, the sun hasn't really risen. It's also, I don't know if it's going to be a cloudy day or not. I can't really tell because it's all white up there. Okay. Want to say good morning to us, Eliza?
Good morning.
How was the night?
Good.
Why don't you tell us something about it?
We got squished a lot, and
It was kind of cold, wouldn't you say?
yeah, it was cold.
But were you warm?
Well, I was shivering a little bit, but I was warm. Yeah, okay. Me and my dad, it was great. It was awesome.
Well, some kids like it better than others, and you like camping. Well, we're going to get up. I'm going to clean up my stove. We got a little bit of buddy heater. We could have had a lot more.
Yeah.
So hopefully next time we'll bring more propane or get the attachment for the large propane container. But we're going to, on my gas butane stove, we're going to get some corned beef hash going and finish up a couple of those cheddar.
There's smoke coming out of my mouth.
Yeah, that's a smoke. All right, we got some couple leftover Johnsonville cheesy brats, which were pretty good last night in our food, wouldn't you say? Also got a can of this corned beef hash here. I just really love canned corned beef hash.
Yeah, it's really good.
And some people don't love canned. They like kind of fresh corned beef hash, which, you know, fair enough. But I don't like the big chunks of the corned beef. I like this stuff. Some people even say it kind of looks like dog food, and I think they're right. I think it does kind of look like dog food, but...
Oh, I don't think it's dog food.
But... But I think it tastes...
Delicious.
Delicious, yeah. It tastes great. We're going to let this just get some sound for a minute, okay? Oh man, this thing is just not really ready. Well, it'll probably work. We'll probably be able to get some coffee, and we got wonderful Folgers Crystals classic roast.
What is?
It's instant coffee.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Dad, your spoon is.
Oh, my spoon's on the blanket. I know. Bad housekeeping, huh?
Yeah.
Well, let me try this. Let's see how good this is. You want to try a little bit of yours?
Sure. Might be still a little hot.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it is hot, but man, corned beef hash. Whoo, do I love it. Mmm. What do you think?
That is good.
Mm-hmm. Camp food.
Mm-hmm.
I think the corned beef hash was about $1.97. A good deal for that.
So 7 cents and $1?
No, $1.97. That's pretty cheap. So our entire food budget for this thing was about $8. $8 for 2 meals. Pretty good. Except I already have the Folgers, and the Folgers, this stuff isn't always very cheap, so I did have this already. Okay, it looks like we had a successful night out here. My daughter was really excited, really happy. That was a fun father-daughter camp out. And can't wait for the spring, because we're going to start remodeling, renovating this thing and getting it to be a interesting little getaway cabin with bunk beds and a wood stove. But until then, we're going to keep using it to have some adventures out here in the snow. Definitely learned some things. Definitely need to have a larger propane tank so I can have heat going throughout the night because it's a little bit cold. But the new Coleman sleeping bag worked out pretty good, and I think it was a successful trip, and on to the next adventure. All right, you want to get in the car, love? All right, so we are ready to roll out, and man, I'd say that was a pretty good trip. Oh yeah, I cut myself on something weird. I don't know what happened there, but oh well, it happens. Anyway, overall great trip. Father-daughter hangout was awesome. Ate some good food. This little cabin is going to be awesome, especially after we work on it. I think the next move is to get some bunks in here and maybe get a better fire situation going on so it can be a little warmer. But other than that, it's a great trip. And thanks so much for checking it out with us. We're going to have a lot more videos coming up. So see you at the next adventure.